All right, let's talk about what the Niners' offensive game plan should be against the Chiefs.
So, been watching a little bit of the Chiefs. I'll watch a lot more as this game starts to approach. But one thing that I really praised about the Baltimore Ravens was how they disguise things, how they roll coverages, how they play almost positionless football on the back end of that defense, and how it gave the 49ers a lot of fits. You know, blitzing Brock Purdy is not normally a path to success, but when the Ravens blitzed, they disguised it so well that it became an issue for the 49ers. Batted balls, turned into interceptions, and Brock Purdy and Kyle Shanahan seemingly were thrown off their game very quickly by that defense. Well, now I've just watched a little bit of the Chiefs. Oh my gosh. You talk about disguising coverages and confusion. That defense does it better than the Baltimore Ravens. They play positionless football on the back end better than the Ravens. They have a very, very good secondary that allows them to get exotic. They will throw cover zero at you out of a too high zone look, which is unheard of. They'll roll coverages from 2 to 1 back to 2. They'll show you 3 high and then drop into an invert. I mean, there's so many things. So for me, when I look at the game plan offensively, I don't know if you're going to be able to take a lot of shots down the field, or at least do so with confidence, because they are disguising things at a high clip. But one thing that I think about when I look at the Shanahan offense when it's at its best is stretching the field horizontally versus vertically. And that's what I want to see from the 49ers. You don't know if the blitz is coming, but if the blitz is coming and you've got a screen, or you're stretching them at the line of scrimmage horizontally, you're going to be prepared. So I think throwing the ball near the line of scrimmage horizontally is going to be a huge key in this game, getting Debo out in the open. And if you happen to time it perfectly on a cover zero blitz and you're making that quick read to Debo, now Debo only has to break one tackle with Jawan Jennings and Ayuk kind of being out in front of him and helping him out. You can get some really, really, really big plays off of throws that are just around the line of scrimmage. So for me, I think instead of going downfield, let's stretch them out horizontally. Let's keep the offense balanced and make sure that you're throwing near the line of scrimmage, quick throws, giving Brock Purdy his outs, and hope that it goes the best. I don't see you being able to throw over the middle deep a whole bunch in this game.
It's going to be interesting to see if the Chiefs can do to the Niners what they did to the Ravens. Like, they loaded the box against the Ravens, and Todd Monken, the Ravens offensive coordinator, kind of just gave up on the run game. Just went all pass. The Chiefs statistically aren't great against the run, but if they load the box, Kyle Shanahan sometimes will take what the defense gives him. So I'm curious to see, can he run the ball if the Chiefs make it their business to stop the run? Because I still think that's probably your best bet on first down against the Niners. So load the box, despite how good Brock Purdy is. So what is Kyle Shanahan's counter? How do you stay balanced if they try to take you out of your identity on first down in particular? Like, what do you do to stay ahead of the chains, and what do you do on second down? I think that was kind of an issue against the Lions at first. The Lions did a pretty good job against Christian McCaffrey in the first half. So Kyle figured it out. So you can't give up on the run. You can't let them make you one-dimensional.
No.
What are you going to do?
Yeah, that absolutely. Baltimore ran the ball 6 times with their running backs. You're talking about a team that has led the league in rushing for how many years in a row, and then all of a sudden just abandoned the run game. Now the question is what was it that they saw that stopped them from running the ball? Was there something, or did they just not do? I don't know. I really don't know. I'm kind of baffled actually that they didn't run the ball.
Yeah, I'm baffled as well. Anything else the Niners got to make sure about in their game plan? I mean,
I think that's it, man. I think staying balanced, sticking with the run.
So that means Debo a lot,
stretching
right?
the team.
You want the end arounds and the screens?
Debo's going to have to be a huge Debo, Christian McCaffrey, George Kittle. Those are the 3 that are going to have to make big impacts in this game, I believe, because they're the ones that are going to be around the line of scrimmage most. This might not be a good Ayuk game. It just might not be tailor-made for him, but he can make a big difference in blocking downfield the way that he always has. So I think he can be a difference maker, but in a different way than what we've seen him, let's say, against the Lions.